everybody, Allison here with Southland Goldens. I am here for our week 4 video of our Lexie and Hank litter. So we are here with the 11 puppies, 6 girls, 5 boys, and we are at the super duper fun age. Everyone has their little ribbon on, so if you see them scratching, I'm going to say this throughout all the videos from now on. We only put these ribbons on there so you can see who is who, because with their coats getting thick, it is so hard to tell. So, whoops, excuse me. We've got green. Right under here at the bottom is orange, purple. What we got right here? Brown, white, blue's back over here. Hey, yellow. Got gray running in between my legs right here. This is khaki, black, and I'm missing, there's red. Red's right behind me. So from now on in our videos, we will have these little ribbons on so that you can see who's who. We're at this super fun age. We're going to start talking about temperaments because boy, have we seen a big change in these pups this last week. We can definitely tell who's our playful, who's our most outgoing. Now, I do like to say, please do not get locked in on one right now. We've got 2 more weeks until our picking process starts. I'm going to sit down here so you guys can see the pups with me. We've got 2 weeks until our picking process starts. So picking process starts at 6 weeks old. The way that works, just like this video, I'll post the week 6 video. After that has been posted, that's when I will contact first pick male, first pick female. I'm happy to answer any questions. By then, you've got 6 weeks of videos that are pretty lengthy, talking about their weight, their temperaments. You get to see them interact with me, interact with their litter mates. After first pick male and first pick female have picked, I'll let everyone on the list know, hey, black, this is an example, black was picked first. That way they know, okay, I can start looking at the other options and start asking questions about that. So again, I'm always happy to answer any questions. So a lot is going to be going on. Come on, guys. These next 2 weeks, because week 6 is huge. That is when we will get our first round of shots. They will be microchipped. We will start crate training. So all puppies here at Southland Golden start their crate training process when they're 6 weeks old. That goes all the way until they're 8 weeks old. So you'll see that they're starting to play with each other. Hey, they're starting to play. You'll hear them whimper and whine if one bites too hard. And that's how they learn that, hey, that behavior is not okay. So although they are completely weaned off their mom at 6 weeks old, they cannot join their forever family until they're 8 weeks old. Hey, guys, I see you. Come on. Let's see. Everybody was up playing right before I hit record. But this is really all we do. We play for a few seconds, and then we go right back to sleep. Come on, Yellow, life of the party. I know you'll do it. Come on. Oh, look at Khaki. Go, Khaki. There you go. Yellow, look at you problem solving. Let's see if she'll figure it out. Come on. You want to show them how you know how to go down the slide? Come on. Let's see if she can come on down. Come on. No? Khaki, you want to go down the slide? See if we can get her. Oh, nobody wants to go down today? Let's see. Oh. Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on. You want to come down the slide? See, he's thinking about it. Oh, there he goes. Nope. No, thank you. Oh. Look at Big Orange. I lost my train of thought. Yes, you guys are just so cute. It's so hard to focus. So they have to stay with their litter mates until they're 8 weeks old. So they cannot go home at 6 weeks old, although they are weaned off their mom at that point. So what you guys think? Yeah. I've posted the supply recommendation page. Make sure you order the food, something I'll say in every video. The food, the crate, and the Caranda bed. Top 3 things that I recommend. The food, obviously, you don't want to swap a dog's food when they come home. That's just asking for an upset stomach. The crate, because I'm big on crate training, that's how you're going to have a potty trained puppy quickly. And the Caranda beds. So those are the dog cots, the beds that I recommend because they can't de-stuff these. These beds right here are great for this age, but in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, they will be able to de-stuff that bed in a matter of seconds. So at that point, we removed the big fluffy beds. So the Kuranda beds are my favorite. They're on our supply recommendation page. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer them. Black, you are so sweet. You're just sitting here letting me pet you. You guys are all over there dreaming. Yeah. Hey, Khaki. Oh, did I scare you? I'm sorry. Come here, come here, come here. She said, no, I don't want to play right now. Another thing, so we have a lot of people that end up getting 2 puppies from Southland Goldens. Even if you have another dog, not from Southland Goldens, that's perfectly fine. When you're introducing your new puppy, what you want to do, I do not ever recommend introducing the 2 new dogs inside your home. So if you have a fenced-in backyard and you can let them meet initially through the fence, what that does is that lets the new sense and the excitement on both ends, older dog and puppy, kind of start to simmer down a little bit before you actually put them together. So let them run the fence line, get used to each other. I don't like introducing dogs on a leash. The reason for that is their typical normal behavior is to circle each other. You'll see when dogs first meet, they're sniffing and they're circling. And if you have them on a leash, it restricts that. So we want to make sure that if we can, even if it's through like a baby gate, let them meet through the baby gate at first. And then you're going to allow them to be together. And that's just in case, let's just say you have an older golden and you're bringing in a new puppy and your older golden is very excited. You don't want their excitement of them jumping around to knock over the little puppy, to startle the little puppy. That's just not a very nice way to meet your big sibling when you get just trampled at first. So definitely recommend meeting through a fence. Now these puppies, we have this whole bed and they have gathered just using it as a pillow. That's okay. Just as a pillow, right, guys? So a lot's going to happen. This week we have started them on the puppy mush. So what we do is we take their food, we mix it with water, and we actually blend it to similar to like a milkshake. That is so that they get used to eating. Of course, they're still nursing on Lexie. Lexie is a fabulous mom. She keeps them nice and clean and well fed. But we have started that weaning process because by the time they're 6 weeks old, no more food from mama. So when your puppy comes home, they will be eating their puppy food just soaked in regular water. You won't have to blend or anything. And at that point, we just soak it just so it helps for them to chew it. And in case you didn't notice, Miss Khaki just managed to climb on top of everyone. She is not laying on the ground at all. No, just comfortably made a bed on these other puppies. You'll see Lamb Chop. This is the one that's also on our supply recommendation page. Our Lamb Chop is very loved. Yours, if it's new, will come with new ears. Ours is missing ears and a tail, but that's okay. Hi, Orange. Hey, buddy. The reason I recommend Lamb Chop is if you look around at how all of these puppies are sleeping, they lay on top of each other. And especially with a large litter, a litter of 11, they sleep very close. So when your puppy comes home, they no longer have that other pup litter mate to lay next to. So what we recommend is you take the Lamb Chop, we'll send home a blanket that has the scent of their mom and their litter mate on it, and you will lay the blanket down similar to these pads and put Lamb Chop on it. You're going to find that most of them are going to lay on top of this, and that's just the first couple days. That just really helps. Look at his tail. Hey, big guy. That just really helps to kind of mimic what they're used to. And so that transition from our home to your home is easier. Hey, big guy. All right, well, everyone was up and playing the second we tried to record, but it is so hard to catch them playing at this age because I think they play for like 3 minutes and then they'll sleep for like 3 hours. It's crazy. Yeah. Hey, pups. I'll try to get their ribbons turned around so you can see them over there. Give me a second, I can get over to you. Oh, just watch your shadow. There we go. We got yellow, red. Where's your ribbon? Red, white, brown, green, purple, all over by herself. Come on, Orange. Come here. Are you going back to join the crowd? Yeah. And then over in this corner, in this pile, excuse me. Orange, you're making it difficult to move around. There you go. Over here we have khaki, gray. This is Blue's foot. This is Blue. Under here, this is going to be black. I'm trying to find the ribbon. There we go. Black and orange. Orange, that's not your mama. There's no food. There's no food under there. Okay, so we're going to pick the pups up. We're going to do the same thing we do every week. We're going to go in the order of size. And we're going to talk about what we've seen with their temperaments. Again, 4 weeks old. So do not lock yourself in on one of these right now because it can and probably will change a little bit. But we've been noting what we see from them all the way from the beginning, just even when they're nursing, who's the first to nurse. That's kind of how we come up with not just who's the first to nurse, but who's the first to greet us, how they react to new sounds. A lot of this has to do with how we categorize their temperament. So our first and largest girl, largest puppy, is Miss Purple. So if you guys were tuned in last week, you saw that these girls have definitely got the boys beat in size, and that is still holding true. Miss Purple is 5.2 pounds, a very, very laid back girl. Super duper girl, super duper laid back girl. Pup like her, I like to say she has an old soul. That's what it seems like right now. She's very easygoing, very laid back. Largest girl, largest puppy is Miss Purple at 5.2. Hi, Orange. All right, come on, Gray. I'm sorry. Blue, I gotta borrow your footrest. Next in size for the girls, we have Miss Gray. Miss Gray is also a very laid back girl. Not quite as laid back as Purple. She is 5 pounds. So her and Purple are very similar as far as looks go, weight, temperament. Miss Purple is just a little bit more laid back right now than Miss Gray. Look at Orange. That ball makes a noise. Let's see how he reacts. Oh, he wasn't sure what that was. He's not so sure about that right now. That's right, buddy. All right, so that's Gray, 5 pounds, laid back. Next in size, let's get over here, is going to be Miss Yellow. So Miss Yellow is 4 point, oh, I skipped one. I'm sorry. Yellow, you're not next. I wish I could memorize all these in order. We'll come back. I'm sorry. Next in size is Miss Green. Miss Green is 4.6. Miss Green is right there in the middle. So she's not our most outgoing, which was what I was getting to with Yellow. And she's definitely not our most laid back like Purple. So she's got a very well-balanced temperament. It's right there in the middle. Is going to be Green at 4.6. Next in size, who I was trying to get to, is going to be Miss Yellow. So Miss Yellow is 4.2 pounds. A very outgoing, a very playful puppy is going to be Yellow at 4.2. We actually have 2 puppies at 4.2. They are also very similar as far as their temperament goes. So this is Yellow, outgoing, playful girl. Next is going to be White. So White is also 4.2. She is my adventurous girl. So she was the first girl to go down my puppy slide. Right when we started introducing the slide, she took right to it, climbed up the back steps, didn't think twice, slid right on down the slide. So my adventurous, outgoing, social girl is White at 4.2. And last but definitely not least is going to be Miss Khaki. Hey, Khaki. So Khaki is my small girl at 3.8. Her temperament's right there in the middle, but more on the playful side. So where Green is kind of in the middle, she's kind of going back and forth between laid back, middle. Khaki is right there in the middle with a more playful side. She does seem to be my more observant girl. She likes to see what happens to the other puppies when we introduce new sounds, and then she'll approach. Typically, they grow out of that, but right now, that is Miss Khaki at 3.8. That cover all my girls? Is that all my girls? Okay, now for our boys. Mr. Orange. They're not going to believe me when I say you're laid back because you really are. Come on. You just happen to be the only one that's awake. Definitely my toy boy. Toy-driven boy. All right, come on, Orange. Hey, big guy. I know. Let me get back over here. All right, so our biggest male is going to be Mr. Orange. He is a 4.8 pounds. 4.8. Very laid back, big, blocky boy is Mr. Orange. I know you see him running around. You might be my retriever one, chasing the ball. We'll have to see. He just so happens to catch a glimpse of him awake where the others aren't, but for the most part, he's a very laid back boy. 4.8. Next we have Mr. Red. Excuse me. So Mr. Red is 4.4. He's a very playful, complete opposite of Orange. Very playful, very outgoing boy. One of the first to greet us when we walk in. Going to be Mr. Red at 4.4. When you're awake. I'm just making a big puppy pile right here. Yes, I am. All right, next we have Mr. Black. So now we're back in the 3 pound. Mr. Black is 3.8. Mr. Black is our mama's boy, a very sweet boy, a very affectionate boy. He tends to be the puppy that just wants to be held and petted. As far as temperament goes, right there in the middle. It's going to be Mr. Black at 3.8. Are you dreaming? All right, over here all by himself. Hey, big guy. Good morning. Good morning. You're not going to wake up? We're videoing your arm stiff. Yeah. Hey, everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to see you. All right, so next we have Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is 3.6. Very laid back boy. Very similar to Orange. Easygoing. Watch him, he's going to fall right to sleep. Laid back, easygoing boy is going to be Mr. Brown. He has a very thick coat. I don't know if you can see, but he's got a very thick coat. Going to be brown, 3.6. Now for my smallest boy, and it must be something about the blue collars, because if you're following our other litter too, the blue collar in the other litter is our small boy, and that's the same here. I don't know what's up with that. The blue collar are my small pups. All right, so Mr. Blue is our smallest boy, 3.4 pounds. Temperament's right there in the middle. He's not really come out of his shell yet. I'm curious to see which way he goes. He's not the one that's going to push everybody out of the way to nurse. He kind of sits back and waits his turn, which is so funny because it's the same with the other blue collar from the other litter. So his temperament's right there in the middle. He's definitely got a little bit of a playful side. So that'll be fun to watch how that develops over the next 2 weeks. So our smallest boy, 3.4, is Mr. Blue. I'm going to see if I can get all my friends to wake up because right now I've just got Orange. Come on, guys. Hey. Let's see. Hey, guys. What's going on? Hey. Y'all want to come see me? Anybody want to come see me? No, everybody's just so sleepy. This is what we do. Eat, sleep, repeat. But big difference from what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? We're actually starting to get up, move around. Hello, Orange, a little lap dog. Hey, guys, I've got orange and green. brown, white, red, purple over here. My ones that aren't moving are black, gray, khaki, yellow, and blue. Oh, you guys don't want to come? Look at orange. Hey, you done claimed your spot? Hey, white. Oh, you get stuck? Hey, guys. Purple. Let's see if she'll come on. Come on. No, just white. Oh, they're starting to wake up. I wish they'd wake up so you can see them, but honestly, we're only up for a few seconds. We do still have puppies available on this litter, so if you are interested, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. Oh. What you doing? What was that? Come here. Let's see if White will do it. Come on. No, you did it. You've been doing it all day. You're not going to do it for the camera, too shy? Oh, there goes Khaki. This will be her first time. Let's see what she does. Oh, there we go. Didn't think twice. Good girl. Yay. Good girl. She's like, what did I do? All right, guys. Well, this is going to wrap up our week 4 video. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. 2 weeks away from our picking process, and then we're halfway to when your puppy will be going home. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. We'll see you back here next week.